What's up, guys? This video is dedicated to my favourite subject, food. The only thing that matters. My experience as a vegan. So if you don't know, do you not know? I'm vegan. And going on this trip, my mother was like, you're not going to survive. And I was just like, I'll make it. And I must say, I came away slightly unscathed. I mean, I only fell for like 2 waffles and 2 slices of cake, and that was it. There was no meat in my life. It was just pure, whole food. Let's talk about meat, baby. Let's talk about it and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about meat. In my village, meat wasn't a common occurrence. I don't think we ever had meat on a consistent day-to-day basis. Actually, I think we only had meat 3 times a week. The majority of my village ate a mainly vegetarian diet. There was milk, which was provided, which obviously I didn't drink. That was about as much dairy as there was. There wasn't any ice cream, there wasn't any of that stuff. It was just... And like the local people that were in our village just didn't seem overly interested in chocolate, so there was no sort of constant dairy or meat overload. I had the most amazing mama on the planet who realised my dietary concern and was like, I got you, okay? And she would make a meat dish, God bless her, and then she'd put to the side some greens and rice and meat, and that was amazing. So I couldn't complain about that. Prior to actually going on the program, we were told, listen guys, you're not gonna go get, a tofu sandwich and, a cheese melt with a side of McDonald's fries when you're out there. Okay, you're gonna be getting quite repetitive meals. You're gonna be getting a lot of rice. You're gonna be getting a lot of ugali. You're gonna be getting a lot of, mandazi. That's look out for those, because those are your mains. So before you leave, eat all the variations of food that you can think of, because when you're there, all you really got is that. And I was ready, being an African. I'm Nigerian, Sierra Leonean. Rice is life. Like I've been eating rice as a consistent part of my diet since womb, okay? And so this was okay for me, and I was able to get past that. So now I'm just gonna go through a list of the foods that made up my diet as a vegan out in Tanzania. How about we get started? My personal all-time fave is the humble mandazi. It's like a donut, but it has no egg and it has no milk in it. And the best mandazi I ever had on that entire trip was, unfortunately, on the way back. We were coming back to the UK and we took a stop at this restaurant, and we stopped for like a breakfast. And my team leader, Sam, brought in mandazis. And when I tell you, these were pillows of softness, and just I went back out and bought 3 more, and I was just scoffing them because they were so soft. So good that they actually were a main part of my breakfast. Mama would make them when Mama made fresh mandazi, when Mama made fresh mandazi, okay, you get it. I love mandazi. She'd make them fresh in the morning, or she'd buy them out, but when she made them fresh, it was and we would fight. Like, it was a genuine, me and one of my teammates, Danny, would eye each other for the mandazi. At one point, I just went and picked up 4 and said, that's it. Dip that sucker in some chai. Some sweet chai. We moved on to my second favourite food of the entire trip, bagia. Bagia is like a chickpea ball with chili and onion and garlic, and then it's deep fried. Can you tell how much I like it? And it's well salted and it's well seasoned. My third is the chapati. I mean, when chapati is made right, it's just a legend, to be honest. It's just the flakiness of it all, the pastriness of it all. And then you tear it, and then if you're me, there's like some chili, some piri piri on the side. You like, and then you dip it in and you eat. Can you guys tell why I chose to do this subject? Can you tell that I love food? Come on, come on. Chips are the universal food of the world. I don't care what you say. Chips are universal. Everybody loves chips, and Tans was no different. We had chips. They weren't regular again. They were one of those sort of, you know, yeah, you got them on a Friday. If lunchtime was feeling you, if she was feeling your team, if she felt you'd worked hard, that was our food choice. As a vegan, I didn't eat chips my eye. Chips my eye is chips in an omelette. And everyone seemed to be really big fans of it. It was a definite popular meal. So everything I just explained with such depth and passion were meals that didn't happen often, so they weren't a regular part. Don't be going to towns and thinking that it's everyday, you know, bagia, everyday chapati, everyday mandazi. That's just not true. The core basis of most of our meals were carbs, and lots of carbs, and extra carbs, and carbs on the carbs. So, the kinds of carbs you should be expecting. Rice. Did you not get it? Rice. Would you like me to reiterate? No? Are you good? Did you yeah? So we got, should I repeat one more time? Yeah? Rice. There were all kinds of variations of rice. Palau. You have plain. Yeah. You have rice. Once in a while, you'll get spaghetti. Spaghetti's cooked with carrots. Spaghetti's with salt. Spaghetti's with sugar, which seems very popular. Defo love of spaghetti with sugar. I was not a fan, but each to their own. On to the big dogs. Ugali. 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 It's all about the ugali. The ugali was, you know, was definitely a love-hate relationship with some people. Personally, again, West African for life. Pounded yam, fufu, I have it on lock. I understand my carbs. I know my main G's, okay? That wasn't an issue for me. I could swallow ugali. That wasn't a problem. Ugali is corn, is maize, and cooked into a lump. And it's good. It tastes like every other swallow on the planet, plain. Sauces, piri. If you don't know anything, take this away from this entire video. One of the best foods I had out there was the chili sauce, which was fire. All the stuff I was talking about the bagia, the chapati, the mandazi, guess what? I dipped all of it in chili, in piri. Every day, all day, no shame. In the middle of like lunch, Mama would be looking at me like, what are you doing? I was just like dipping the mandazi in the chili and eating it because I have no shame like that. And it was really good. I'm a slob. I really enjoyed it. And I ate it. I had a good time with it. I love chili. Chili was a definite. Some of my Tans counterparts did not seem to be that into chili. It wasn't a popular meal, but between me and that chili, it was so real. They knew me, don't play with Michaella and her chili. Piri comes out, my eyes are on it. And the piri had ginger, so it was that deep heat followed by the actual chili. Up here with the onions and the gut. Ooh, mama, yeah. And the best person whose chili I ever had, piri, was my other team leader, Ava, who was a Tanzanian. And she used to, when she would throw down in the kitchen, she would throw it down. It was so good. Oh, I need to recreate that. I'm feeling hungry already. Aubergines. There was very little variation with vegetables, but the way I used to love on those aubergines, like you'd have thought I'd never had them before. It was the garden egg ones, the small ones, and I ate piles of that. Like, just, you could fill my plate with it. I was so in love with it. I was actually really surprised that we didn't have okra. Oh, we did. We had okra once, but it was mixed with the fish. So there was fish and then there was okra. I picked the okra out. Greens, spinach, potato greens, which were potato greens and peanuts. And they would grind the peanuts so it would thicken the sauce as well, but then they'd also sprinkle on some of the Was I ready though? I wasn't ready. I didn't stay ready. I didn't come ready, so I didn't get to stay ready. Beans. Beans, 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 beans. As a vegan, I'm always told to eat beans because they're high in protein and they keep you with your high protein self. And that's really nice, okay? But I had beans every single day for almost a month. And it was nice, I must admit, you know, at first. But then it just became beans, to be honest. I was again warned, you're going to have lots of beans. So, you know, I took it like a trooper because I knew what I'd signed up for. Now it's time to end this video on the highest of highs, okay? Because I've taken you down to the mediums of the ugalis. Let me bring you back up again. That soya bone. The soya bone. Not even meat. Soya. Why was I chilling with one of my teammates, Leonie? Laying in the hump though. Easy. Okay? Out comes Febby from nowhere. Febby's one of the homeland ladies. Febby gonna tell us they sell soya. I said, soy what? She said, soya. I said, Leonie's house for come dine with me cooked soya. I've been looking for it ever since. I have been looking for that stuff ever since. Where it at? Anybody can point me in the direction of that soya real quick? It was so good. It seasoned so well. It cooked so well. It tasted so good. Even one of the meat eaters, Momo, said, well, I call him Momo now, Mohammed, said, it reminds me of chicken. I was like, how you think I feel? Okay. I was so elated to find that. I'm still on the hunt for it. So if anybody, I'm going to put a picture in somewhere. If anyone can just could you just direct me in the right place to find it? Because I need that. So guys, that's the end of the video. I think it's the happiest video I've ever made on my own. And it's about a subject that makes me extremely happy. Yeah, food as a vegan in Tans. Make sure to subscribe. Is it here or is it here? Subscribe so that you get more bants from me and the ladies. And I will see you in another video.